Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today I have an unboxing for you, and it's the FC Twin video game system. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. I just picked this up about a half hour ago or something. It's pretty much a twin system, duh, by the name. It plays the original NES carts as well as the Super Nintendo, and hopefully this should work good as well as a backup, and also to help me play my original NES games, because my current system, it's pretty shifty and like it's not very reliable. And it's always good to have a backup. So yeah, I picked this up for about $50. Not a great deal, but still, it's not that bad. I can afford it. So yeah, I'm gonna do an unboxing. I'm also gonna show you a couple of the games I've recently picked up, and yeah. So let's get started. All right. So we'll get this open. Alright. Starting out. Oh wow. So the controllers looks pretty much just like looks just like the Super Nintendo controller, which is good because it has all the buttons, the X, Y, and A and B, of course, but so I can play both. And I like the Super Nintendo controller, and this thing actually gives me two of them. And yeah, these should work good. These feel really nice. These buttons are good. Actually, I mean, they have something to them. They don't just... it's hard to explain. Right here, looks like you got the power, AC adapter. Not adapter, but just plug. Just like all the old ones. Before before N64 at least. Here's oh yeah, that's cool. It's a silver, nice silver color to it. Component cables, standard. Not surprised, but it's good that they give you some. That would be a very mean thing to do, to not give you some, even though I always have some of those laying around. It's always nice. And we'll open those later. No one needs to see that. And here's the system itself. It's got two plugins, which is really cool. Let's see. I got the tape off. Nice and light system. Looks clean. Both ports, and turn it on, you just switch from either to go to 16-bit for Super Nintendo or to 8-bit for original Nintendo. Give you a close-up for that. Kind of cool. That's about it. It's quite simple. Both controller ports. I mean, this is nice. At least compared with the older system, it's quite really light, actually. Here, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab one of my older games just to do a demonstration. Here we go. This will actually be part of my second part of this. So let's put that back in because all that's in the box, I think. Yep. Let's throw that back in here. Right. Get that closed up. That's cool. So get the box out of the way. Okay, let's just do a test run and see how this looks. This is Adventure of Link. Sort of the black sheep in the Zelda series, but cool. Goes right in. Sweet. Doesn't look like there's any sort of eject button, so you just sort of gotta wiggle it out. But that's good, because the connection, it's always nice to have that nice and tight rather than it being really loose. But you can have both games in here, and then when you get sick of one, you switch to the other. It's pretty sweet. Sure. Cool. Alright, so now go to the second part of the video. I'll just show you the most recent classic games that I've picked up. I mean, quite a few, and most of them have been more on the rare side, but I'm really happy that I was able to locate some of them. Just grab them, got them over here. Let's see. Grab that. Pretty much all the stuff I've picked up. Okay, so we'll save the best for last. Save N64 for that. We'll start with Game Boy, I guess. Now, of course, I already own quite a few copies of Pokemon Blue. Everyone who's a Pokemon fan's got to get that, but pretty much, I went to Pan America. It's a long story, but I picked up a couple games at this local game store where I actually just got this, and at the pawn shop I found both of those games that I had bought for about a total of $40 cheaper than what I paid, so I returned those other ones and put the money towards this. But anyway, when I was picking up those other two games, which I'll list in a little bit, I found this, and this was $3, so I was like, okay, why not? Another Pokemon Blue game, you know, who doesn't want that? And then one of the games I picked up, this was $24 at that game store, and I found it at Pan America for $3 for Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and boy was I excited. So I returned, of course, the $24 one. Tried this one out first, and it works great. It's in awesome condition. I mean, the label looks good, everything, so that made me excited. So when I'm done playing through Link's Awakening, I can work on that, and yeah. Next, I showed you this, but Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, or just called Zelda 2, I guess, or not Link's Awakening, The Adventure of Link. Okay. This game, like I'm not sure if I said earlier, it's like the black sheep of the game, or of the series. It's different. It's a side scroller, more of an RPG feel, which is cool. It's just, it will piss you off. It's a tough game. But once again, any Zelda fan, it's a good game to have. Why not? Have some fun. So I keep that in that case because, you know, why not? And then here, one of my favorite Super Nintendo series, the Donkey Kong Country games. Everyone's got to get these. Originally, I only owned this one. I got it for $2. Send me up my other video. This was Donkey Kong Country 2: Diddy's Conquest, which is a wonderful game, by the way, for anyone who hasn't played it. And then at that local game store, I picked up Donkey Kong Country 1 and 3. Still my favorite, in my opinion, my favorite one would probably have to be the second one still. But, like I said, they're all great. Some of the best games back in the day when games were much better. Yeah, can't wait to use this. Anyway, moving on to N64, my favorite video game system, by the way. Mario Tennis. It's a fun game. I just played it last night. I cleaned it up because I spent most of my Sunday afternoon, because I had work off this weekend, I was cleaning up all my cartridge games here, getting all the stickers and crap off, and was cleaning up this, got this to work. Fun game I picked up at Pan America when I was over there looking around and found those other two games I picked up for $10. It's a pretty good deal because at that other store it was, I think, $24. So, great game. Mario Tennis. Here, Mario Golf. This, I can't remember how much I paid. If I paid $15 or I can't even remember. But this is a fun game. This game is hard as crap. It's very hard. Even tennis is pretty tough. But that game, I haven't played that much. But this game is hard. It's really fun, especially if you're a golf fan like me. And last but definitely not least, some of the best games out there for the N64, the Mario Party. Well, not necessarily trilogy. Before the N64, it's the trilogy. This one I got for $30 at a local game store. Not the other one, but Discland it's called in Minnesota. I don't know if anyone knows about that, but they sell a fair amount of these, and I was able to find this, pick it up for $30, and in my opinion, definitely worth it. Mario Party 2, also $30 there. Great sequel, and just yesterday at Pan America, I found this one. I originally had bought it at that game store for $39, and plus, it wasn't near as good as condition as this one. The one I picked up had one of those stupid Blockbuster rental stickers covering the label, so it was all dirty and half the label was blocked, and I was really afraid to pull that, to hair dry it or whatever that the method is, and pull it off and wreck the label, because these are really cool labels. But so I returned that after I was at local Pawn America, and I found this for $20. Well, it was 23, and the guy said you give it to me for 20 if I buy it right away. So did that, and was really happy to find that. But yeah, that's about it. Can't wait to try this beast out, and hopefully get back to playing some of the old games. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be doing some more videos later. I want to do RuneScape ones, but my computer's fan does not work, so if it plays anything relatively heavy on the graphics, the fan heats up and the computer shuts down. So I have to get that checked out. And also, I hope to buy a new laptop in the next about four months or something. About February or March, I'm planning on getting a MacBook Pro. Can't wait for that. Gonna play lots of games on it. I'm gonna install Windows. It's gonna be fun. So I'll have some RuneScape videos up eventually, and can't wait to get back in gaming. Alright, you guys have a good day. I'll see you later.